You're going to want to sit down for this one because what we're about to reveal might just leave you stunned. The concept of a flying car isn't a futuristic fantasy anymore, it's real, it's functional, and it's officially here. This isn't just another overhyped prototype, it's the first true flying car to be developed in the past 75 years, and it can soar to an altitude of 10,000 feet, or roughly 3,048 meters. Naturally, something this groundbreaking doesn't come cheap after all. You're essentially buying a car and an airplane in one. It functions just like any conventional vehicle, but with the ability to transform into an aircraft on command. It sounds like something ripped straight out of a science fiction blockbuster. But the company behind it has made it clear, science fiction is now science fact. They've announced an official press release for August 5th and are planning a full release by next year. So, what does this mean for the future of travel? And more importantly, is this technology practical and user-friendly? Let's take a deep dive and explore. Honestly, the term flying car has long sounded like a punchline or an internet hoax. If you weren't watching this right now, most people would dismiss it as clickbait. But the vehicle is very real. Meet the Aircar, designed by a Slovakian company called Vision. What you're looking at is their latest model, fully licensed for road use. And completely legitimate. The Aircar is a two-seater that can switch seamlessly between driving and flying modes. First, let's look at it strictly as a car. It's not electric, it runs on gasoline, and it's expected to come in 3 engine options, 280, 320, and 340 horsepower. That's sports car level performance, comparable to some high-end SUVs and luxury vehicles. Vision says these engines are engineered to meet future emissions regulations, which likely means they're using modern combustion systems like twin turbos or mild hybrid setups. In car mode, the Aircar is about 6.6 feet wide, 19 feet long, and nearly 6 feet tall, dimensions that make it comparable to a Rolls-Royce Phantom. But unlike the Phantom, which weighs a hefty 7,000 pounds, the Aircar weighs just 1,763 pounds. That's almost unbelievable for something its size. So how is that even possible? The key lies in its lightweight materials and smart design. Instead of a traditional welded frame, the Aircar uses a monocoque structure made of advanced composites. That allows it to shed a massive amount of weight while still maintaining strength and rigidity. It also features an aerodynamic, smooth body similar to a high-end sports car. You'll find large front windshields for a wide field of view, and sleek rooflines that help it cut through air, whether it's driving or flying. Interestingly, the Aircar uses a 4-wheel setup rather than the more common 3-wheel design used in many experimental flying vehicles. That decision brings increased manufacturing complexity and stricter regulations, but it also delivers better road stability and paves the way for true mass production. With its low, sports car-like profile, the Aircar is clearly made for smooth roads rather than off-road adventures, and with its large footprint, navigating tight parking spaces might be a bit tricky. That said, when you're on the ground, it drives like a real car, complete with conventional pedals and steering. When in car mode, the wings and tail sections are neatly folded into compartments built into the vehicle's body. It can hit the speed of 124 miles per hour on the road and travel nearly 500 miles on a full 35-gallon fuel tank. That alone makes it a highly capable touring vehicle. But let's get to the part that everyone's most excited about. What happens when it takes off? Switching to flight mode takes less than 2 minutes. All it takes is the push of a button. The wings unfold, the tail section extends, and the engine shifts from powering the wheels to driving a rear-mounted pusher propeller. The wingspan extends to 26.9 feet, and the tail slides out to optimize stability. After a brief systems check, you're ready for takeoff. The Aircar has a stable cruising speed of 155 miles per hour and can travel up to 620 miles by air. The cabin isn't pressurized, so it's limited to a ceiling of 10,000 feet. The engine for the commercial version will be sourced from a South African supplier, replacing the BMW engine used in the prototype. Refueling is as simple as pulling up to a regular gas station, and parking it only requires a standard spot hangar needed. The Aircar has already racked up over 170 hours of flight time with more than 500 takeoffs and landings logged. If you have a driver's license, you can drive it, and if you have a private pilot's license, you don't need additional training to fly it. The certification and legal framework already exists. As for cost, Vision says it'll be priced similarly to a small plane, falling between $800,000 and $1.2 million. Depending on options and powertrains, the current 2-seat layout is being refined to accommodate 3 people, with the pilot centered and 2 passengers sitting slightly behind, similar to the McLaren Speedtail. There's even a 4-seat version in development, but the company's most ambitious plan is to create a tri-mode vehicle, one that drives, flies, and even floats on water. It won't operate like a high-speed boat, but it would be amphibious enough to land on lakes or travel short water routes. But Vision isn't alone. In the United States, a company called LeoFlight is pushing the envelope even further. Based in Indiana, they've introduced the Leo Coupe, which looks like a futuristic electric supercar designed for the skies. It measures just 10 feet wide and 20 feet long, compact enough to fit in a standard garage or rooftop helipad. The cockpit has wraparound panoramic windows, a glass floor, and a sleek digital dashboard that feels more like a spaceship than a car. Safety is a top priority for LeoFlight. The Leo Coupe comes equipped with a full-body parachute system and airbag-like landing pads that cushion rough landings. Its propulsion system is particularly unique. It uses over 200 small electric jet engines, each just 11 centimeters wide, producing more than 2,300 pounds of combined thrust. Yet the entire aircraft weighs only about 1,100 pounds, leaving enough capacity for around 510 pounds of passengers and luggage. These mini-engines are easy to maintain, energy efficient, and safer than larger rotors. Even if one fails, the rest compensate, ensuring stable flight. It takes just 1 minute for the Leo Coupe to switch between vertical takeoff and forward flight. The aircraft has a total battery capacity of 66 kilowatt-hours. After lifting off using 11 kilowatt-hours, it uses only 54 kilowatts to cruise at 240 miles per hour for about 75 minutes. The maximum speed is a blistering 248 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest electric vertical aircraft. In development, its range a stunning 298 miles on a single charge, and it's much quieter than traditional rotorcraft thanks to its enclosed electric jet fans, an essential advantage for crowded cities. LeoFlight also plans to introduce a one-seat version called the Leo Solo, designed under FAA Part 103 regulations, meaning you don't need a pilot's license to fly it. Alongside that, the company is building vertistops, compact landing, and charging hubs that can be deployed across cities. The original price for the Leo Coupe was under $290,000. But supply chain issues have bumped it to around $459,900. Still, for what you're getting, a quiet, fast, versatile personal aircraft, it's a compelling proposition. Back to ClineVision, last year their aircar captured global attention when world-famous French composer Jean-Michel Jarre became its first passenger during a flight in Slovakia, cruising at 2,500 feet. In North America alone, there are about 253,000 small aircraft. If ClineVision secures even 5% of that market, they've got a major business opportunity. And don't forget the global taxi industry, 30 million vehicles strong. Capturing just 1% of that, game-changing. The aircar will be manufactured in Nitra, Slovakia. For China, ClineVision has granted exclusive manufacturing and distribution rights to a company called Hubei Zhongxin Flying Car Technology. The company's mission is bold: to create a sports car that not only performs on roads, but also takes flight without compromise. Flying cars were once a symbol of the far-off future. Now, they're becoming a tangible part of our present. Yes, challenges remain like regulation, infrastructure, and affordability, but the momentum is real. If costs drop, reliability improves, and production scales, we could soon be looking at a transportation revolution. Imagine slashing a 4-hour drive down to 1 hour, bypassing traffic entirely. That's not just futuristic, it's transformative flying. Cars may very well be the answer to urban congestion and long-distance travel in the near future. If the industry keeps moving at this pace, these vehicles could go from rare tech marvels to everyday commuting tools in the next decade. And if that happens, we won't just be redefining travel, we'll be redefining human mobility itself. Do you think flying cars will be mainstream in the next 10 years? What concerns you most? Safety, cost, or legal hurdles? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.